In the 1980s, he became one of Victoria's most famous citizens, all because he was prepared to go to jail for something we take for granted today. Hardware retailer Frank Penhulluriack helped rewrite the law on shop trading hours. And although he's now aged 66, he's still campaigning and has some unfinished business. You can still find him among the nuts and bolts in his Caulfield shop, only these days it's much bigger. Despite this century's influx of a particular hardware giant, business for Frank has never been better.
I've got grey hair and I've got a few more wrinkles, but no, the time has gone past very, very quickly.
In 1984, he spent 19 days in Pentridge prison and was fined the colossal sum of $500,000 because he had the audacity to keep his store open on Sundays. He didn't pay the fine, but he did the time, and his shop remained open while he was in jail.
In one word, jail was boring. I really couldn't do what I wanted to do, and I can imagine anybody being in jail in the long term really being very, very frustrated by the whole system.
His campaign took more than 2 decades, but finally he tasted victory.
But we won in court and proved the law was an ass. And very soon after that, the government moved to clarify the law by changing it and allowing shops to open when they wanted to open.
So Frank, this is one of the few public access gates at the Caulfield Racecourse.
That's what it is, and it's not very inviting at all, is it, Peter? You got to push the gate.
At 66, Frank Penhulluriack is still on about opening.
I'm a campaign animal, I suppose.
He knows that in 1858, Queen Victoria gave Melbourne a royal grant of 140 acres of land for horse racing and a public park. That land became the Caulfield Racecourse.
So there you have it, Peter. 140 acres of open public space, and not one member of the public is using it.
Frank wants the perimeter fences taken down and a series of exercise stations built around the lake in the middle of the racecourse. He also thinks an aquatic centre could easily fit in the expanse beneath Caulfield's main grandstand.
It's got potential to be turned into a magnificent park for the people. If I have to lead the campaign, then I will lead the campaign.
Well, you're the man who changed the law in Victoria. Do you think you can change the law here?
You just watched me.